Siema, w następnym odcinku.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword
Skończyliśmy
through Lord
tutaj.
Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay. But Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
To słuszne.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
No, o Gaju.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
Raczej.
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall.
Ciekawe
Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
mnie właśnie to, czy faktycznie można nimi uciec tam do tego północnego Gaju. Chociaż ryzyko też by było duże.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Czyli na murze też mam nikomu nie mówić. Sam tam się pochwalił, nie? Haha. I ogólnie i samu nie podoba mi się jego zakończenie. No tak, wyglądało to tak, jakby miało być druga część albo kolejny epizod. No ale tak nie do końca. Na razie głucho na ten temat nie wiadomo. Jakość jest chyba już lepsza. Chociaż... Nie. Coś tam przycina, widzę. Może na YouTubie będzie to lepiej widać. A pierwszego odcinka jeszcze nie wrzuciłem. Dzisiaj w nocy chyba dopiero wrzucę. Może jak się uda, to nawet i drugi.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Chyba, że na
I
drugi
wish
świat.
Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to
No
die
jest,
either.
niby.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you.
No.
But I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
I mleko pod nosem. No, jeszcze kurwa, żeś nie wyrósł, nie? Gibusie jebany.
After all, you were the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Pod ulubionym
You
drzewem.
weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious.
Bo dorósł.
bored in training, and he never smiled anymore. And
Każdego
Asher-
to spotkanie
Asher just
niestety.
got angry at everything.
A my,
Promise me you won't be like that, please.
bynajmniej mój rocznik i tam jakieś tam kilka lat
I
młodsi.
know a lord has many
Zawsze
responsibilities.
chcieliśmy być pełnoletni. Kurwa, jaki to był błąd.
It's for you to decide for yourself.
I may have to change.
Szczerze, że
Rather have
żałuję
another than
tego
a lord.
marzenia,
Have to
nie?
have both, I'm afraid.
Bez obowiązań. Bez żadnych problemów.
Since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Głowa rodziny.
Lord Ethan,
15-latek. O ile tyle ma. Kurwa, co znowu? O. Sam udał coś.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Grubas jebany.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
Młody, nie mogę.
Demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
To był ukłon? Kiwnięcie głową? Nie płacz. Kurwa. Hołota.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Ja sobie zapalę. Nie mam... O, mam. Mam
Lord
ognik.
Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Uścisnę, bo nie podziękuję chujowi.
Drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with...
Nie ma immunitetu gościa.
You
Jesteś tu kurwa po prostu zarazą.
I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord?
Nie zapominaj, kto tu też jest lordem.
Shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your shit.
Nazwisko coś mówi, chyba że to są kurwa moje dziewa.
No fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Czego? Ty kurwa. Wiaderko ci na łeb położyli i kurwa kosą cieli? Czy sierpem? Wrys to normalnie?
Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Kispeszony,
I
kurwa.
mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
No, z tyłu kurwa. Grubasie.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Nie to chciałem powiedzieć, ale może być. Nie przysrał się. Wyszedł z podkulonym ogonem, kurwa.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
A
You
ja.
were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
15 minut. 14. Jeszcze z 10.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
No, nie mogę spierdolić sprawy. Mam. Mi się wydaje, że się obraz trochę przycina. Chociaż to może być też wina tego, że mam monitor... Monitor. Mam w grze 60 fps, a nagrywam w 30. Na podglądzie to wygląda trochę inaczej. Palenisko. Puste. Nie ma węgla. Czy tam drzewa?
Ethan made this for me.
Pamiątki rodzinne.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come.
Sława
I
to
know
nie
it would be
wszystko.
impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Książka.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing.
Przecież ja już tu byłem.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Nie, było słońce.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Ręką wkłada, jakby szufli mu nie
Begging
dali.
your pardon, milady,
Albo jakby nie
you're
mógł
right.
sobie wsypać. Szybciej by poszło.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
No. Bądź jak ninja.
Right, lady.
Przyszła.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
No.
Come, there's something we must discuss.
Dwadzieścia minut.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend.
Thank you, my lady.
Sorry,
And you
jestem
know how I
przeziębiony.
feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Królową,
A
tak?
handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Kurwa, straż mają jakby nie wiem co to kurwa, nie wiem, elita jakaś była, chociaż. Bynajmniej taką mają zbroję, nie? Na co się patrzysz?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Nie mogę, no. Już czas.
Good luck.
Tylko co ja mam jej mówić? No
You
idź.
can do this.
Nie mogę iść szybciej.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission.
Ona ma
allow
kurwa
me to
normalnie
introduce
ryj, nie.
Lady Mira of
Widać, że
House
kurwa
Forest.
charakter to ma paskudny. Nie.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
No pytaj mnie.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Zdrajców, tak?
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too
Jak się
much
spojrzał.
good.
The girl did say the loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Nigdy w życiu.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Nie zdradzaj się,
Old
nie
allegiances
zdradzaj
are
się.
not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask
Coś
any
sugerujesz?
Lannister, and they do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
No.
As if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
A coś
I'm sure
kombinujesz.
let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Ale przy czym ja mam się tłumaczyć, nie?
Of course, Your Grace.
Że ona jest tylko służącą. Jej. A co ona ma za uszami, to już nie mój problem.
I'll walk you out.
Patrz, kurwa.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Się dziwisz?
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually.
Okay.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
No kurwa, znowu nie zdążyłem.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Nie do końca ja wiem, co ja zrobiłem, no ale trochę nie nadążałem czytać i niekiedy nie rozumiałem. Dobra, mi się wydaje, że wystarczy 30 minut. Wystarczająco. Jeszcze nie wiem, ile to będzie mi przesyłać na tuby. Mało ważne. Też zostaw lajka, napisz komentarz. A ja i tak będę nagrywać, jak już zacząłem. Na razie.